There's a house beyond the ridgeline that still holds our name. The boards are bowed and withered, the chimney leans with age, the garden gate is hanging like a half-forgotten page. But if you stand there quietly when the evening turns to flame, you can hear the walls remembering the house that held our name. The house that held our name held the laughter and the tears, held the birthdays and the burdens, held the courage through the years. I have lived beneath tall ceilings, I have slept in rooms of stone, but the house that held our name was the only place called home. There were pencil marks for growing on the kitchen doorway frame. There were quilts from every winter, there were songs in every rain. Mama kept the lamp on, Daddy kept the land, and we learned that love was something built by calloused hands. A house can lose its windows, a roof can lose its shine, but the love that lived inside it will not surrender time. The house that held our name still stands where memories start, with the porch light like a candle in the hallway of my heart. If I never cross that threshold, if I never walk that lane, I still belong forever to the house that held our name. There's a house beyond the ridgeline that still holds our name. San Angelo sundown, painted gold across the plain. I pulled in near the courthouse with a half tank and a side. The evening settled slowly, like a blanket on the sky. A boy was selling peaches by a roadside grocery store, and a song came from the jukebox through the half-open door. San Angelo sundown, warm upon my face. Turn these miles of leaving into one forgiving place. Let the pedal steel remember what my tired heart forgot. San Angelo sundown, you still know what I am not. There was dust along my collar, there was worry in my hands, but the sunset made a chapel out of fences and dry land. A woman laughed behind me, someone called a baby's name, and for one slow Texas minute I was almost home again. Maybe every sunset is a letter never sent, from the places that once loved us to the hearts that left and went. San Angelo sundown, lay your colors on the road, lead me past the hurt I carried, past the heavy things I owed. If the night should find me restless, let the jukebox keep me found. I will dream of going homeward through San Angelo sundown. San Angelo sundown, painted gold across the plain.
Came on at the county fair, then the fiddle found the nut. The Ferris wheel was turning past I stand and the gate. The boys were shining pickup trucks, the girls were running late. Somebody won a blue ribbon or a jar of blackberry jam, and the band began to shuffle by the old concession stand.
Kentucky County Fair, spin me through the years, past the cotton candy laughter, past the lights and happy tears.
Let the banjo keep on ringing, let Mama bought a ticket for the cakewalk near the stage.
Daddy laughed at every story like he'd never felt his age.
The preacher tried the horseshoes, the sheriff tried to dance.
And I saw Mary Ellen in a blue dress by the stands.
Some nights come and vanish, some nights never fade.
They stay beneath the music like a promise that we made. Kentucky County Fair, bring the summer back to me. The smell of rain on sawdust and the sound of being free.
If the world gets cold and narrow and the lights go thin and bare, I'll remember how it glittered
At Kentucky County Fair.
Lights came on at the county fair and the fiddle found the night. Motel court serenade came rolling through the night. I found myself on Route 66 with room doors open in the heat. The world behind me fading slow, the west ahead of me wide. There was dust along the window, there was silence in the lane, and somewhere through the darkness, travelers joining from the hallway. Motel court serenade on a lonely highway night. Take me through the old road past the dashboard's amber light. If the miles should make me weary, if the morning feels too far, let this country song keep shining like a low and faithful star. I passed a guitar beneath blue neon and a town that seemed to sleep. I thought about the ones I left and the promises I keep. The blacktop kept on talking in a language soft and slow, and every lonely marker pointed somewhere I used to know. Some roads are only pavement, some roads teach a heart that every mile of leaving still carries where you start. Motel court serenade, let the old wheels roll, let the pedal steel remember what the years took from my soul. If the night should turn forgiving, if the sky begins to glow, I will keep a family made by music everywhere I go. Motel court serenade still haunts the old road tonight. All right, Georgia, move them boots. Billy had a pickup truck painted faded green, the loudest little engine that the county'd ever seen.
He parked it by the dance hall with the radio turned high, and the whole town heard the fiddle shake the moon right out the sky. Pickup truck polka, round and round we go. Dust cloud kicking up behind, the headlights in a row. Laughing by the tailgate, clapping by the door. Pickup truck polka make the whole town ask for more.
Susie wore her yellow dress, Jimmy wore his tie. Aunt Lou brought a mandolin and nearly made it cry. The sheriff tried to stop us, but his foot began to tap. By the time the chorus ended, he was dancing with his cat.
Nobody really cared. If you lost your hat or partner, there was always one to spare. The stars looked down on Georgia like a crowd above the floor, and Billy's little pickup played the band through both its doors. Pickup truck polka, don't you slow that wheel.
Let the young folks feel the rhythm, let the old folks know they feel.
If the world gets stiff and proper, if it forgets what joy is for, pick up truck polka,
make it laugh once more.
Tip the band, kiss your sweetheart, drive safe now.
Cotton dress by the red rocks after rain. The whole sky looked painted like the Lord had signed his name. A fiddle from a campfire played soft across the draw, and we danced without a ballroom to the Sedona Red Rock waltz. Sedona Red Rock waltz turned me through the evening glow, where the canyon holds a secret of a love from long ago. Her laughter crossed the mesa like a creek that never dries. Sedona Red Rock waltz still turning in I was bound for work in Kingman, she was bound for Santa Fe. We never spoke of forever, just the beauty of that day. But when the stars came rising and the lanterns burned down low, she kissed me like a promise only desert hearts could know. Some loves last a lifetime, some last one golden night, but both can leave a shadow in the corner of the light. Sedona Red Rock waltz turned me through the evening glow, where the canyon holds a secret of a love from long ago. Her laughter crossed the mesa that never dries, Sedona red rock walks, still turning in my eyes.
Cruising up, boy, cruising up.
The county life's her own. They hung 3 paper lanterns from the rafters of the hall. The judges wore white ribbons and the crowd stood wall to wall.
From Duncan came a red-haired boy, from Altus came a pair. But a quiet girl from Lawton set her fiddle on the chair.
Play for the Lawton Fiddle Prize, play till the floorboards ring.
Play for the farmers in their boots and every girl in spring.
No silver cup could match the sound
that climbed those walls so high. When the quiet girl from Lawton made the whole night testify.
She opened with a breakdown fast enough to spark,
then turned into a lonesome air that dimmed the room to dark.
My brother dropped his lemonade, the caller missed his cue,
And I forgot the dance card I had promised someone else to do. She broke a string near midnight,
never stopped the tune,
changed her bow and stomped her heel and pulled us past the moon.
play for the Lawton Fiddle Prize,
Play till the dawn turns pale. Play for the boys he boasts too loud, and lovers bound to fail.
she won $10
And a rose,
and caught the southbound ride.
I kept the broken fiddle string
She left there
by my side. Rosing down, boys, the county lights are gone.
Mama tied her apron before the daylight came. She kept flour on her fingers and a song beneath her breath. She could stretch a little nothing till it tasted like the best. There were patches on my jacket, there were worries on her brow, but she made the whole house gentle, and I understand it now. Mama's apron string whisper, held the prayers we said at night. I have traveled far from childhood. I have seen so many things, but my heart is still tied softly to Mama's apron string. She would stand there by the window when the radio would play, and the country songs would find her at the closing of the day. Sometimes she'd hum a little, sometimes wipe her eyes, and I learned that love was quiet and strong enough to rise. I thought the world was bigger than that kitchen and that stove, till I found the smallest places are the ones that teach you love. Mama's apron string still pulls me through the years, through the lonely hotel morning, through the city noise and fear. When I hear a country fiddle or a gospel harmony ring, I am back beside that table with Mama's apron string. Mama tied her apron before the daylight came. Mama's radio in Waco played while supper hit the flame. It sat above the icebox with a crack along the side, and every evening after sundown, that little dial came alive. She would hum along so softly while the cornbread turned to brown, and the whole wide state of Texas seemed to gather in that sound. Mama's radio in Waco still plays inside my heart, through the years and through the static, through the lonely miles apart. It sang of love and leaving. It sang of coming home. Mama's radio never let me feel alone. Daddy read the paper with his boots beside the chair. Grandma rocked the baby in the sweet magnolia air. I was just a boy in blue jeans with the future in my hand. But that radio was teaching how a song can hold the land. Now the kitchen walls are silent, and the road has turned to gray. But I still hear that old dial when the night gets in my way. Mama's radio in Waco, bring the table back to me. Bring the laughter through the window. Bring the dust from Daddy's sleeve. If I had one wish this evening, it would be that gentle tone. Mama's radio in Waco, calling all her children home. Mama's radio in Waco played while supper hit the flame. I woke up in Kentucky, 1956. The morning had a sweetness like biscuits on the stove, and the sunlight crossed the curtains in a house I used to know. There were boots beside the doorway. There was coffee on the flame, and a radio in the kitchen softly called my name. I looked out past the pasture where the old fence leaned inside, and every mile I traveled felt quite deep inside. I woke up in Kentucky, 1956. In the candlelight and bricks, the world was moving slower. The sky was wide
my heart came home to. Mama stood there smiling, with flour on her hands. Daddy fixed the screen door like a patient countryman. A fiddle played from somewhere beyond the window glass, and I could hear my childhood walking barefoot through the grass. Maybe it was only dreaming, maybe just his song. But for one golden morning, nothing in my life felt wrong. I woke up in Kentucky, where the blue hills softly shine, where every remembered me before I crossed the line. If I could choose forever, one place for time to stay, I'd wake up in Kentucky, that old sweet yesterday. I woke up in Kentucky and fell in love with the past.
Serenade came rolling through the night. I found myself on Route 66 with room doors open in a heap. The world behind me fading slow, the west ahead of me wide. There was dust along the window, there was silence in the lane, and somewhere through the darkness, travelers joining from the hallway. Motel court serenade on a lonely highway night. Take me through the old road, past the dashboard's amber light. If the miles should make me weary, if the morning feels too far, let this country song keep shining like a low and faithful star. I passed a guitar beneath blue neon in a town that seemed asleep. I thought about the ones I left and the promises I keep. The blacktop kept on talking in a language soft and slow, and every lonely marker pointed somewhere I used to know. Some roads are only pavement, some roads teach a heart that every mile of leaving still carries where you start. Motel court serenade,
let the old wheels roll. Let the pedals still remember what the years took from my soul. If the night should turn forgiving, if the sky begins to glow, I will keep a family made by music everywhere I go. Motel court serenade still haunts the old road tonight. Oker Finn-O-Kee night bird called above the black water. I was driving south of nowhere with the radio getting softer. Cypress knees like old saints rising from the moonlit floor, and a song came through the static from a year I knew before. Night bird, sing low, some roads end where memories go.
There was a lantern by a cabin and a woman in the door. She did not wave or call me, but I felt I'd seen her before. Maybe she was only shadow, maybe she was only pine. Maybe Georgia keeps its ghosts on a country radio line.
Night bird, sing low,
some roads end where memories go.
Till the morning turned the swamp to smoky blue. The song had disappeared there, but it left me something true.
Not every home is bright rooms, not every past is kind. Some are hidden in the dark where the old birds keep the time.
Night bird, no moon,
leave the song,
but take the tune. Swamp insects,
one low fiddle note.
Neon Cactus Motel had a sign that blinked in red, a Bible in the drawer there, and your ribbon on the bed. You left before the sunrise with your suitcase and your smile. I watched the highway take you mile by desert mile. At the Neon Cactus Motel, room number 29, I learned a heart can break without making any sign. The fan kept slowly turning like a prayer that never failed, and I lost my only angel at the Neon Cactus Motel. The clerk was half asleep with a radio on low. Some singer kept on asking, where did my baby go? I could not answer for him. I had the same old wound, just coffee growing colder and your perfume in the room. Some men lose love in churches, some lose it at the rail. I lost mine by a highway under one cracked motel bell. At the Neon Cactus Motel, room number 29, I learned a heart can break without making any sign. The fan kept slowly turning like a prayer that never failed, and I lost my only angel at the Neon Cactus Motel.
Operator, I need Wichita. No, I don't know the number anymore. The payphone in Ponca City hung outside a closed cafe. Its cord was wrapped in black tape. Its chrome was worn away.
I fed it all my pocket change, then heard the operator say,
Sir, the line is bad to Kansas.
Would you like to try again? Payphone in Ponca City, cold receiver in my hand. I had crossed 3 county borders with a speech I thought I planned.
But when her mother answered, every brave word disappeared.
So I listened to the long distance hum
and said, tell her
I was here.
A taxi idled by the curb. The driver smoked and read.
A moth kept striking at the bulb that flickered overhead.
I pictured June in her white blouse, her hairpin for the train,
and all the things I should have said came falling with the rain.
The operator cut back in.
Your 3 minutes have expired.
I held the silent receiver
like a match that never fired. Payphone in Ponca City, morning whitening the land. I had crossed 3 county borders with no ring upon my hand.
I wrote her name upon the glass,
then wiped it clean and clear, left the receiver swinging where the dawn could hear.
rain drew silver rivers down the barber shop glass. Old Mr. Wade kept sweeping, though no customers had passed. The striped pole turned in circles, the courthouse clock struck 2, and somewhere down on Main Street a train whistle wandered through. Rain on the barber shop window, slow as a Sunday prayer. The town can hold 1,000 dreams and still look empty there. I watch the chairs reflected in the puddles by the door, while an old song on the radio made me miss someone store sign kept flickering. The cafe lights were low. Miss Annie stacked the coffee cups with nowhere else to go. A boy rode past on one red bike, his coat above his head, then vanished by the feed store, where the wet road turned to red. Rain on the barber shop window, soft on the awning tin. Every drop brought back a face I thought I'd fold it in. I watched the chairs reflected in the puddles by the door, while an old song on the radio made me miss someone once more. She used to wait beside that pole with ribbons in her hair. I left before the winter came and never found her there. Rain on the barber shop window, evening coming slow. The town looked just the way it did before I chose to go. Mr. Wade turned off the radio, then left one light to burn, and every drop along the glass said some road still return. Soft steel guitar, rain fading into silence.
Now don't worry about the steps, just keep out of everybody else's way. I came in from the cane fields with one boot split in two. My cousin said the dance hall had a girl I ought to view. She wore white gloves in August, had a laugh that shook the room, and danced with every ranch hand like she had nothing else to do.
I was 2 boots short of the 2-step, 1 beat late all night,
Turning left when she went right,
holding wrong and smiling bright.
I was
2 boots short of a 2-step, but she never let me fall. By midnight I was dancing like I almost knew it all.
The drummer lost a drumstick, the fiddle snapped a string.
The piano player shouted, "Keep your partners in the ring."
I crossed behind the caller, knocked a hat into the punch,
then asked the girl in white gloves if she'd dance with me at lunch.
I was 2 boots short of a 2-step, 1 beat late all night,
turning left when she went right,
holding wrong and smiling bright.
I was
2 boots short of a 2-step, but she never let me fall. By midnight I was dancing like I almost knew it all. Now we're 2 hearts deep in a 2-step, 20 years gone by.
still she turns when I say right.
Still I step on her each night. We're 2 hearts deep in a 2-step, in the old hall standing tall.
She says I never learned to dance,
I just learned to love the fall.
band stops together on the final word. He arrived with 1 suitcase and a tuning fork of steel. Said every room had music if you knew what not to feel.
He fixed the keys at Murphy's, made the high notes stop their cry, then played a tune at closing that made married people lie.
He never sang the verses, only nodded to the beat. Kept a photograph face down beside the pedals at his feet.
On Thursdays came a woman in a coat the color gray. She sat behind the last post and left before he played.
Piano man from Helena,
Who taught your hands to grieve?
why does every happy chord sound like somebody had to leave?
Piano man from Helena, the room is nearly gone,
But one old woman waits each week
for the note you won't play on.
One winter night she stayed there when the bartender turned chairs. She crossed the empty dance floor and stood beside the stairs.
She said, you kept my picture. He said, you kept my name. Then touched 1 key so softly, it was more confession than refrain. Piano man from Helena, no need to hide the tune.
She sat beside him on the bench till closing became noon.
Piano man from Helena, the last note finally came.
It sounded less like sorrow
and more like saying her name. Piano lid closes.
River high whistle sounded twice. The ferry left at sunrise with 8 cars and a mule, a preacher, 2 mechanics, and a boy dismissed from school. A woman stood by the railing, blue hat against the gray, watching Illinois grow nearer while Missouri slipped away.
Why cross over?
Because staying costs too much.
The pilot knew her father, knew the farm beyond the bluff, knew she'd promised Amos Carter, knew that promise was enough for every aunt and neighbor who had picked a wedding date, but not enough to quiet what she heard beyond the state. Why cross over?
Because a promise is not fate.
Mid-river came a whistle from a train along the shore.
The woman dropped her suitcase and did not move anymore.
She asked the pilot, turned around.
He said, current's running hard.
She said, then put me on the workboat.
I can climb the lumber yard.
He laughed and swung the ferry
Wide against the morning floor,
the whole deck cheered the woman
who had finally learned to know. Why go back?
because the life she chose
Was not
the life she owed. Ferry whistle twice, water against wood. Coming to you from somewhere west of Cheyenne, for the ones who stayed awake. I woke above a motor court with frost along the glass, a windmill turning backward and one truck rolling past. The bedside radio glowed green, the signal weak and thin. Then a worn-out voice began a song the Wyoming wind let in.
It named no town I recognized, no woman I had known, just a kitchen chair left empty and a field gone overgrown. But every line seemed written for the years I spent away, as if some stranger found the words I never learned to say. That old song changed the morning, changed the road beneath my shoes,
Turned a room I meant to leave into a place I had to choose.
no preacher and no telegram, no warning from above,
Just one cracked voice through static, teaching pride the shape of love. I crossed the street for coffee at a counter painted red. The waitress stopped her pouring when I told her what I'd heard. She said that record only plays when storms come off the range.
my father cut it years ago before he learned to change.
She led me to a back room where a paper sleeve lay torn,
On the label in blue pencil,
for Daniel when he's worn.
that old song changed the daylight, changed the name I used to hide.
For Daniel
Daniel was my father's name, and I had his eyes and pride.
I came to Wyoming passing through with nothing left to prove.
Then heard a dead man sing the truth, and finally learned to move. I never found another copy.
I never needed one.
Radio static gives way to a lone fiddle note. Rain drew silver rivers down the barber shop glass. Old Mr. Wade kept sweeping, though no customers had passed. The striped pole turned in circles. The courthouse clock struck 2, and somewhere down on Main Street a train whistle wandered through. Rain on the barber shop window, slow as a Sunday prayer. A town can hold 1,000 dreams and still look empty there. I watch the chairs reflected in the puddles by the door, while an old song on the radio made me miss someone once more. The drugstore sign kept flickering, the cafe lights were low. Miss Annie stacked the coffee cups with nowhere else to go. A boy rode past on one red bike, his coat above his head, then vanished by the feed store where the wet road turned to red. Rain on the barber shop window, soft on the awning tin. Every drop brought back a face I thought I'd folded in. I watched the chairs reflected in the puddles by the door, while an old song on the radio made me miss someone once more. She used to wait beside that pole with ribbons in her hair. I left before the winter came and never
found her there. Rain on the barber shop window, evening coming slow. The town looked just the way it did before I chose to go. Mr. Wade turned off the radio, then left one light to burn, and every drop along the glass said some roads still return. Soft steel guitar, rain fading into silence. Who put my name on the jukebox? Who scratched it by number 9? Who wrote "Play this when Charlie comes in a shaky pencil line? The bartender turned the volume up. The room began to stare, and a woman's voice from years ago came floating through the air. It wasn't Ruth from Ruston, it wasn't Belle from town, it wasn't any living soul who knew I'd come around.
The song described the green ford, a dance beside the lake,
a promise made near Hammond that I was first to break.
no record man could know those things.
No singer knew that night, yet every word came dressed in truth beneath the amber light. It wasn't Ruth from Ruston, it wasn't Belle from town, it wasn't any living soul who knew I'd come around. Then old Lou behind the counter took a photograph from view.
A girl beside a microphone,
The song was written by you.
you'd mailed the record years before.
It waited in a crate
Lou had marked
the label for the night I came too late.
I left
Before the ending, but heard it through the door. Some men need a lifetime to learn what leaving's for. No music after the final line.
She left her scarf in Harvard on a chair beside the door. The train had pulled out eastward, I could not run anymore.
A porter found me standing with blue silk in my hand. He said, "Son, trains keep moving."
I said, "That wasn't in the plan." We fought above a hardware store about a Denver job. She said, "I love the open range more than any heart God made."
I said, "A woman asking roots could never understand." She packed one blue scarf carefully. I laughed and poured another dram.
We danced in Fort Benton while the Missouri moved below. She wore that scarf around her hair, the cottonwoods bent low.
She said, "When the winter finds us, will you still be passing through?"
I kissed her by the river and said, "Whatever cowboys do." I met her near the grain cars with a book beneath her arm.
She asked me for directions to her aunt's place west of town.
I walked 6 blocks beside her, though the house was only 2.
That was when the blue scarf first became the sky I knew.
I mailed the scarf to Denver with no letter and no plea.
It came back marked address unknown in March of '63. The melody runs backward on fiddle for 2 bars, then stops. He pawned the fiddle in December for a doctor's winter fee. His daughter's fever broke by Christmas. The fiddle stayed on 3rd Street.
For 9 years he worked the stockyards, snapped time against his leg, heard dance tunes in the sorting gates, heard waltzes in the drag.
At weddings he held coffee, at funerals he stood still.
Every hand remembered music. Every night denied the will.
One Friday in a pawn shop window lay a fiddle scarred and brown.
He knew the chip beside the chin rest, knew the burn mark halfway down.
The ticket had been long forgotten.
The owner said 15.
He had $12 in his pocket
And a daughter nearly grown.
She entered from the sidewalk
With $3 in her glove.
She said, "You bought my breathing once.
Let me buy back what you love." The owner wrapped no paper.
The father took no case.
He held the fiddle like a child. He feared he could not face. At home he tuned it slowly. The A string would not stay.
The bow had lost half of its hair.
The bridge had leaned away.
He drew one cracked note
Through the room,
his daughter sang.
above it, nothing in the sound was perfect. Everything inside them was.
No repeated section.
Fiddle and female humming continue until fade.
The deacons moved the upright to repair the chapel floor. Behind it lay a record no one had seen before.
No sleeve, no printed label, only pencil faint and thin.
For Ruth, when she forgives me, play the quiet side within.
Miss Ruth arranged the flowers, 73 and small. She had played that church piano longer than the plaster wall.
When the pastor showed the record, her hands forgot the vase. She said, "That man has been gone 30 years. Do not play it in this place."
The janitor owned a phonograph. At dusk they closed the blinds. The record cracked through surface noise, then found a voice in time.
Ruth, I left for New Orleans with a band and borrowed suit. I chose applause above your hand and noise above the truth.
I never found the room I wanted.
I never lost your song.
If this record reaches Alabama,
No, I knew that I was wrong.
no chorus followed after, no fiddle took the air. Just 15 seconds spinning and the sound of one man's chair.
Miss Ruth placed both hands on the keys and played a hymn in C.
The pastor asked, "Do you forgive him?"
She said, "That is between God and me."
On Sunday after service, she set the record near the door. A note beside it simply read,
"Free to anyone who needs it more." Church piano plays one unfinished cadence.
Record surface noise fades.
Four fence posts west of Laramie, a boot lay in the snow. No tracks came from the highway, no tracks told where to go.
I tied it to my saddle and rode another mile, thinking some unlucky cowboy would be back for it a while.
A mile beyond the boot, a harmonica lay bent, its metal cold and silver, its leather case half spent.
I played one breathing note there, my horse raised both his ears. The tune was one my brother knew before he disappeared.
Past the dry creek crossing, the red scarf marked a pine. Beneath it carved into the bark,
Been 1949.
my brother's name was Benjamin. The year was when he ran.
I had called him weak for leaving, he had called me less than man.
The fourth sign was a cabin with smoke against the blue.
A child opened up the doorway behind him and came through.
No gun, no grand confession,
No reason dressed in gold.
he said, "I left before I hit you."
I was tired of being told.
Four fence post west of Laramie,
I set the old boot down.
Ben laughed and said, "That isn't mine."
It belongs to Mr. Brown,
We stood there like two strangers.
who remembered being boys
Then his child brought out a harmonica
and filled the snow with noise.
no chorus.
Two brothers laughed under a simple harmonica melody. One red glove, two unpaid drinks, a comb with 3 teeth missing, a photograph face down, a bus schedule, a key. The red glove belonged to Clara, who danced with men for tips. The unpaid drinks were Charlie's before the army ship. The comb was mine from high school, the photograph was hers. The bus schedule circled midnight, the key fit no known door. 6 things left behind the bar, 6 pieces of a night. Nothing worth $1, nothing ever put right. The bartender kept them 20 years inside a cigar tin. Said folks come back for money, they rarely come for sin. He handed me the photograph, her face was turned away. On the back she wrote, he'll understand when understanding comes too late. 6 things left behind the bar, 6 pieces of a night. A glove still shaped like leaving, a key with nowhere right. A picture turned from looking, a timetable gone gray. 6 little things survived the room where she did not stay. I tried the key on every lock, the office, cellar, store. At last it opened, number 9 on the jukebox cabinet door. Inside were 3 unsent letters and the ring I'd claimed she stole. The bartender said she left them there because you'd blame her whole. I put the ring beside the glove, closed the tin and walked away. 6 things left behind the bar, 7 after yesterday. Cigar tin closes, no final chord. All rise. The Honorable Judge Midnight presiding.
State your name.
Thomas Reed.
State your crime.
I believed a jukebox song could bring her back if I played it one more time. Guilty of waiting, guilty of wine, guilty of calling her memory mine, guilty of dancing with nobody there. Sentence 1 lifetime in the last empty chair.
He came in every Thursday at exactly 10:03. Played number 8, faced the door, and ordered whiskey neat.
He tipped me with old postcards, everyone addressed declared. No stamp upon the corner, no city written there. Your Honor, grief is not a crime. A man can lose his way, but every Thursday he bought meals for strangers who could not pay.
He played that song because it helped, the only kindness Claire had left.
Do not confuse a broken heart with ordinary theft.
Case dismissed. But turn that record over.
Side B was Claire's own singing, a message cut at home.
Tom stopped waiting by the doorway.
make that lonely room your own. Freed from the waiting, freed from the wine, freed from pretending the past was a sign. He stood from the table, put air in the chair, and walked through the doorway with morning out there. Gavel,
then birds outside the bar.
Table 7 set by the bandstand, 4 chairs and 1 red rose. Men came there to drink alone and leave before she chose. At 10 she entered wearing green, no escort and no name. Then asked the empty table, "Gentlemen, shall we begin the same?"
she danced with table 7, turned each chair around, placed one hand on polished wood, and glided to the sound. No partner ever held her, no gossip ever won. She danced with table 7 till the final song was done.
The trumpet player watched her, the piano dropped a key. A soldier near the doorway said, "That woman's wait and see." The bartender shook his head. Her husband led this band. He died on Highway 66 with roses in his hand.
She danced with table 7, where his coffee used to stand. Every chair became a memory, every turn became his hand. No man crossed the floor there, no fool disturbed the tune. She danced with table 7 like the room still held their June.
At midnight she sat quietly in the rows beneath the rail, paid for 4 untouched drinks, and left without a veil.
The new band leader moved the table, the owner put it back. Some love needs no living partner, some rhythm fills the lack. No final refrain, a chair slides softly across the floor.
Every machine has a favorite. This one had number 4.
At the all-night welding shop, the jukebox stood by bay 2. 3 songs worked 5 songs worked, number 4 played something new. No title card, no company mark, no singer anyone knew. Just a woman saying, Eddie, I kept the first dance for you. Who loaded number 4? Who knew Eddie worked the line? Who pressed one private message into nickel-plated time? Eddie had been married twice, said both wives left him clean. The night foreman remembered a girl called Josephine. She worked the parts cage in 49, then vanished after June. The record's voice grew older every time it played the tune. Who loaded number 4? Who knew Eddie worked the line? Who pressed one private message into nickel-plated time? They opened up the jukebox, no record sat in slot 4. Only one folded time card and a key to the side door. Behind the shop, a storage room held dresses, notes, and thread. Josephine had lived there secretly after the landlord said a single woman had no place in rooms he rented cheap. She recorded messages at the station for Eddie's night shift sleep. But Eddie never heard them. The jukebox arrived in '52. The station man installed the disc after Josephine was through. They found her in New Mexico, married, singing on the air. Eddie wrote but never mailed the letter sitting there. Number 4 played one last Friday, then the needle broke in 2. The final line on the record, I hope the night was kind to you.
Every machine has a favorite. This one had number 4.
Room 14 had yellow curtains, a lamp too bright to sleep, a Gideon Bible in the drawer, and shadows running deep. I checked in under Miller, though Miller wasn't mine. The clerk said, stay as long as needed. I said, just till 9. Room 14 at the Starlight Motel. One key, one bed, one light. A woman can leave a whole life with one suitcase and a sigh. The jukebox from the cafe came through the plaster wall. A man sang about forgiveness like he'd invented all. I hated every word of it, then hated when it stopped. bucket on top. Room 14 at the Starlight Motel. One key, one bed, one light. A woman can leave a whole life with one suitcase and a sigh. At 8:42, someone knocked. Not him, my sister. She brought no questions with her, only coffee and a coat. She looked at the ring in the bucket, then looked at what I wrote.